Fanatical Massholes show is sponsored by Big Belly Barbecue. If you're looking to get a plate or looking to try something different, hit up Timothy Brunfield on Facebook. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. He specializes in fried lobster tail, lobster mac and cheese, Cajun wings, the works, etc., etc. He has all that and more. Like I said, if you're looking to get catered, he'll take care of you. You will not be disappointed. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook. Check them out. All right, let's get to the show.
They slept on me. Platinum. Guess what? We coming back at you. Sure will. We ain't playing no games. We gonna cross that finish line, y'all. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine. As a motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now, I'm hip hop. Ain't nowhere for hell that I'ma stop. I'ma set it on fire on every block. As I'm pippin' in my fast car. I'm racing like, whoa, I like this NASCAR. Music bumpin', I don't care who don't like it. With my Lamborghini, yeah, I'm just so excited. About to tear the streets up. Hey yo, smoke coming from the muffler, give me chill. I gotta get the go. Oh yes indeed.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to the best sports podcast going. It is the Fanatical Massholes show. You know what we do on this show. Give you an unedited, unfiltered, unapologetic opinion about everything that's going on in sports. Currently, you know what it is. I got my dogs with me, my brother them. Insane Lex, Wakil, it's your boy Mizzo. What's going on, my brothers?
Timing with it, bro. How you been?
And you know, same old, man. Adulting, life, just, you know what I mean? We do the same thing, rinse, wash, repeat. You feel what I'm saying? Or whatever, wash, rinse, repeat. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing every day, but what it is, you know what I mean? Mixing a little fun every now and again, and that's it, baby. You know, stay healthy, stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, like I said, man, we got a good show for y'all today. We got a bunch of things to talk about. We got to talk about the shooting that occurred this past week in New York. You know, get into that. Power rankings came out. NFL power rankings. We're gonna talk about that as well. We're also gonna give you our top 5 running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends going into the season. We're getting there. We're getting close, baby. We're getting real close. It's almost that time. And then we're gonna talk about the MLB Trade Deadline, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about that as well. My Yankees, man. Look, I like the moves, but we'll get into it. You know what I mean? I'm not overwhelmed by it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a little underwhelming to me. My opinion. Speaking of that, remember, before we get into the show, like, subscribe, share, comment, support the movement. All right, fellas, let's get into it. Before we start the show, man, we're gonna be remiss, man. We would be remiss without saying a couple our condolences go out to the families of a few this week. Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace to Hulk Hogan.
Rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace to Ryan Sandberg, one of the greatest second basemen in Cubs history. You know what I'm saying?
We wasn't on the show last week, so Ozzy Osbourne, Malcolm Jamal Warner. We lost some people, man. We lost like 3 Giants. You know what I'm saying? And 4. I'm sorry, 4. Ryan Sandberg was a Giant too. You know what I mean? Like, you know, 4 Giants. We lost 4 Giants, and over the past week and some change. You know what I mean? So rest in peace to those gentlemen. Our condolences go out to their families. You know, that's really all we can say about that.
Right.
And now let's get into more tragedy. So this past week, there was an active shooting that occurred in the building downtown New York, basically around that area. And at first, no one really knew the cause of it, but I guess you get to find out it was really because of the shooter. He was headed for the NFL office, but he took the wrong elevator. His name is Shane Tamura. He's a Las Vegas casino security worker. So he was carrying a handwritten note which claimed that he had CTE. He accused the NFL of hiding the dangers of brain injuries linked to contact sports. You know, like I said, he didn't show up for his shift Sunday. Drove across country. Obviously, he lived in Vegas. He drove across country all the way to New York. Got there, and kind of went and did this open fire, killing 4. You know what I mean? Their names are Wesley La. If I said her name wrong, I apologize. Patner. I'm sorry, Patner. She's 43. She was the management director at Blackstone. Did a rule Islam. 36. He was a NYP. He was a police officer. Elan Etienne, 46. He was a security officer, and Julia Hyman. She was associated. So she's an associate at Rudin Management. So yeah, he meant to kill people. She meant to shoot people in the NFL offices. Went to the wrong elevator. He played high school football. Yeah, I don't.
Sound like he just wanted to kill security people like him. It sounds like that's all who he hit.
Well, I mean, he just opened a fire as soon as he jumped off the elevator. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, as soon as he entered the lobby, he just started letting off shots. I don't know, man. It's a crazy situation. I would really say, man, the CT part about it is, how do you really know? And two is, bro, there was a movie that came out about it. Like, you know what I mean? That's been exposed to NFL to that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Starring Will Smith, the doctor, you know what I mean? The doctor's been on record. Like, it's, I wouldn't say they exposed the NFL. Yeah, they exposed it, but at the same time, people know about CT. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of parents now who come out and say, look, I don't want my sons playing football, or I'm going to start them at a later age. You know what I mean? Not at 6. You know what I'm saying? Playing football.
Well, I mean, that's almost come into play like just what Junior Seau did. You know what I mean? It's been proven facts out there that long-term overuse of playing football can damage you mentally. So,
absolutely, there's a few celebrities. There's a few football players who committed suicide. This guy, he did wind up killing himself as well. But yeah, Junior Seau did it. Who was it? Was it Andre Waters? Dave Duerson, I believe it was too. Like, there's a few who have. So I don't think Andre Waters did. I wanted to make sure. I hope I didn't get that wrong. But yeah, there's a few of them that have. We know Junior Seau definitely did. Again, rest in peace. You know what I mean? It's a sad situation. You can't know what's going on in someone's brain. You can't, and the thing about it, you can't test for CTE until the person's passed. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's the crazy part. That's what makes it even crazier. You know what I mean? So I get that part. He's mad about that. I get that. Okay. But you went and just took it out on innocent people. You took the wrong elevator. Even if you was trying to kill people in the NFL, that's still crazy, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the NFL has taken measures, like when you look at the helmets that they got now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they had, like you said,
they're trying.
Once they pass away, then they could take a look at it or whatever. So, I mean, but they haven't had I don't know what he thought. Like, what he thought they were supposed to come out with a pill or something like that to regulate it. I don't know, bro. Like,
I don't know what's in his head either. I'm assuming he just fed up. He's having mental health issues. He blames the NFL. Like, why aren't they doing more? Like you said, what more can they do? What more? I mean, there's only so much they can do with your brain. And at the same time, look what they did with the kickoffs. They did that with the kickoffs specifically because they wanted to prevent brain injury.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, fans don't like it. Fans would rather see them run at each other, you know what I mean, from a longer distance. You feel what I'm saying?
Too. I ain't even gonna lie.
But I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say. Oh, go ahead, bro.
Like, everybody done agreed, and then Wakil, go ahead. Everybody done agreed that since they've been doing that with the kickoffs, it's been kind of boring. It takes away from the game a little bit, but I understand they're doing it more on the safety call, so it is what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, they are dumbing down the NFL in so many words because of this CT brain thing that's going on with NFL players. So, I mean, and they watering down with the quarterbacks too.
Everything. You can't play. You can't play defense. Like, you can't play defense out here, man.
Yeah, like, so I don't know. I don't know what, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be flag football in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that. It's just gonna, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's saying it, even quarterbacks. Tom Brady. Everybody blames Tom Brady for like. And again, when you don't want to hear him talk because he says a lot of stuff. It's like, bro, the whole thing with hitting the quarterback below the knees, the legs, whatever, in the pocket, that was because of you. Because when you got hit by Bernard Pollard and you was out for the season, that was because of you. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, so there's been a couple of things that is strictly because of him that they definitely coddled these quarterbacks a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Remember when New England was the Patriots mugging the Colts beyond the line of scrimmage. They changed that rule. You know what I mean? Illegal contact now. Like, because they was beating them up. Now you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, so they made it. So they try. I say the NFL's trying. Should they try harder? Yes. But also, you see they got them bigger helmets. You talked about it, Wakil, like they got them crowns you can put on the helmets. They makes them look like a damn, I don't even, something crazy with a big mushroom head or something. That makes them look crazy, but I mean, and players don't want to wear it, but if that's part of safety, why not everybody just wear it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just wear it. We'll get used to it as fans. Like, all right, cool. That's like, we'll look at like NFL Street. You know what I mean? You know how they look all bigger in NFL Street or NBA Street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll look at it like that. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the safety, I'm cool with obviously, because I'm not playing. I'm a fan. I'm watching. I'm with the compromise. I want to see the game, but I also want them to be safe as well. I want these to be walking around healthy at 50 and 60 if they can, not limping with no health. You know what I mean? Left out to dry. So, like I said, dude could have did a different way. Now 4 lives are lost. He lost his life. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure somebody gave a damn about this man. Rest in peace to the four people that lost their lives. You know, and we gotta. It just goes back to the thing we've said it on all our shows in this country, man. Like, mental health has got to be the main issue. At some point, we got to put that in the forefront. We arguing about way too many other things, man. Mental health has to be an issue because there's a lot of people just getting out here wilding out, and you just don't know what's going on in their minds mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, that has to go to the forefront of the problems. Come together and figure that out. Mental health, let's get that figured out. Yes, it gotta start. It starts with self. Don't get me wrong, but if we know somebody's struggling mentally, man, we got to do better. Exhaust every resource to get them right. Anywho, now let's have some fun. Again, rest in peace to everybody. You know what I mean? To all those. So, y'all watched the Hall of Fame game last night?
No, I didn't get a chance to catch
I mean, a little bit of it. Again, it's preseason, man. Look, don't get me wrong. It's like an extra game. Nobody really played. Trey Lance looked like he was a first-round pick. You know what I mean? Last night, he's a couple rollouts, nice touchdown passes and things. Seeing the LA Chargers beat the Detroit Lions 34-7. Either way, you know what I mean? It's basically just to celebrate preseason. The NFL season is now here. You know what I'm saying? In a couple weeks, there will be no more game. There will be no more game Sundays until around the middle of February without football. So we're getting close. That's all it basically says, baby. Hall of Fame game. It's the start of the season. It's the start of the season. You didn't have to watch. Just know now, it's about that time. Let's get in gear. Get your gear, get your jerseys. You know what I mean? Get your plans ready if you have them every Sunday. If you're doing something, let's go. Let's go. All right. So now let's get into this. NFL Power Rankings were released. I'm just going to run down the list really, really quick, and then we'll talk about it on the other side when I'm done. So, number 1 is obviously the Eagles. If I go back to front. 32 is the Cleveland Browns. 31 is the Saints, New Orleans Saints. 30 is the Tennessee Titans. 29 is the Indianapolis Colts. 28 is the Carolina Panthers. 27 is the New York Jets. 26 is the New York Giants. 25 is the Atlanta Falcons. 24 is the Miami Dolphins. 23 is the Las Vegas Raiders. 22 is the New England Patriots. 21 is the Seattle Seahawks. 20 is Jacksonville Jaguars. 19 is the Dallas Cowboys. 18 is the San Francisco 49ers. 17 is the Chicago Bears. 16 is the Denver Broncos. 15 is the Minnesota Vikings. 14 is the Arizona Cardinals. 13 is the Houston Texans. 12 is the Los Angeles Rams. 11 is the Tampa Bay Bucks. 10 is the Los Angeles Chargers. 9 is the Detroit Lions. 8 is the Cincinnati Bengals. 7 is my Washington Commanders. 6 is the Pittsburgh Steelers. 5 is the Green Bay Packers. 4 is the Buffalo Bills. 3 is the Kansas City Chiefs. 2 is Lex's Baltimore Ravens. And number 1 is the Philadelphia Eagles, not Wakil's Philadelphia Eagles. His Chicago Bears are number 17. So.
And my Eagles.
No, we're not doing that. I told you, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. Other people can do that. I'm not doing that. And as long as I'm on this show hosting, if I'm not on the show, Lex might let you get away with it. Actually, me and Lex are on the same page. We're not letting you get away with that.
No.
Yeah, you're a Bears fan. Okay. Wakil, my boy, I'm going to start with you. Go ahead. What's your issue with this list? Who you got? Where you putting them at?
My issue with this list is why is Pittsburgh number 6?
Word.
They should,
Word.
Like they should be at least 15, not even 15. Well, 15 because they almost made it to the playoffs with Russ.
I'm just looking at their roster. I mean,
No, I mean even looking at their roster, but I'm just saying, like when you look at the body of work that they did last year or whatever, they hung in there. You know what I'm saying? And then with Cincinnati, I mean, I get it. Joe Burrow, he had an amazing season or whatever. They should be further. They should be lower than 8. Like I don't understand that. I mean, I know they almost made it to the playoffs too, but their defense sucked.
Who's that?
Cincinnati.
Yeah, hell yeah, they shouldn't be number 8 either. I'm with you there. But go ahead, keep going. Do you think?
That's crazy. The Chargers, I guess that's cool. The Rams, they should have been like 8, really. I mean, they was with Matthew Stafford in them, and even though they got beat by the Eagles in the playoffs or whatever, but they was dangerous. You know what I'm saying? They was dangerous. They should be like 8. And as far as the Houston Texans should be a little bit further. I understand that they won the one playoff game. They should be at least 7th or 8th. You know what I'm saying? I would think, but I digress. Not 7, but
Yeah.
in the top 10 at least.
Lex, what's up?
I ain't really got no problem with it. I mean, Baltimore is number 2. I do feel like the Commanders should be up higher than number 7. I feel like the Bears should be 32. Other than that, the only squad I see that
Really 32?
Bro, who cares? I mean, they even got the Vikings above the Bears, so that should tell you
Because
there.
the Vikings made it to the playoffs. That's the only reason why.
Right.
You think that's what they're going off of them? Because if that's the case, Cincinnati shouldn't be 8 if that's what they're going off of.
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole thing.
Right. So like the top 7 teams all made the playoffs last year.
They all made the playoffs last year.
So 14 teams make it, right? So the top 7
Right.
teams made the playoffs. I'm gonna go like Lex. As a matter of fact, go Lex. I'm gonna let you finish.
But then at the same time, though, 2 of those teams is in the same division. Neither one of those teams is in the same. Well, no, hold on.
In the top 7, yeah, Eagles and the Commanders under the same.
Yeah, the Eagles and the Commanders and the Ravens and the Bengals. Those are only 2. Those are the only teams that's in the same division. So, other than that, Raiders, I'm cool with it. I mean, they put Baltimore as number 2, and I'm willing to bet they just going by the stars, how they play. To me, you know what I'm saying? But
and to be honest with you,
Baltimore getting Jair Alexander is big. That's a big move.
Yeah, that's
a big move. That's a big move. Pause. That's a big move.
But I will say this: if they going off of last year, as far as what happened last season, not even mentioning who everybody picked up for this season or whatever the case may be, because I think that's what they're going off of with the ranking, like what they gonna do for this next season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. So hypothetically, Buffalo should be over the Ravens. They got beat by them again and again and again.
He said it again.
Come on, man.
So basically, the top 14 teams supposed to make it in the playoffs, right? So the top 7 are in. Okay, so out of the 14 teams that made the play, top 14 slots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 of the 14 teams that made it are in the top 14 of this year's power rankings. Cincinnati and Arizona are in. They're out. Since Minnesota's in 15th and Denver's 16th. So Denver and Minnesota are just outside of the top 14, which you should put those. If we're going off last year, you should have put those teams, and replace Cincinnati and Arizona. Arizona's 14. Right. I mean, getting who they get? Josh Sweat, and they got my man. They got this dude too from the damn it, man. What's his name, man? Hassan Reddick. They got Hassan Reddick too. Like, Cardinals could be live. I don't mind them being at 14. So if we're going off just roster, I don't mind them being 14. You know what I mean? Michael Carter. They got Trey Benson, James Conner for running back. So they got a running back. They got a running back room that's going to be pretty decent too.
Yeah, and that's what.
Okay, so Marvin Harrison. So if we going off a roster, they got Marvin Harrison. They got Marvin Harrison Jr., Zay Jones. They're not. Listen, they ain't too bad. You know what I mean?
So if we going off,
going off of players, or are we just going off they already suspecting those teams to make the playoffs?
It's what they're going on. I'm saying what they're going off. I was saying to y'all if y'all was coming up with coming to the conclusion that they came up with the top 14 or this list by the teams that made the playoffs. You're right, except for two teams. You know what I mean? You guys are pretty right. You know what I'm saying? Aside for Cincinnati and Arizona, but
so
Arizona being there, I'm going on Arizona. Arizona's roster is great to put them 14. Cincinnati's roster at 8, I don't like it. They have no defense still. They have not upgraded that defense. They just signed Shamar Stewart, which is good, but you still got Trey Hendrickson out there. I don't see them being number 8.
So then, if we're saying that, right? If you're saying that because the Cincinnati not having the defense, which was the case last year, and going into this year, then why not take 17? You should put the Bears at least outside that bubble of 14 teams that made it last year, because their defense is better and the offense is much better. If we're going off of this year,
if we're going off roster, the Bears roster's up there. You know what I mean? It's got to be at least top 12. Right. You know what I mean? It's definitely top 12. I mean, you look at who they got. I mean, you got Roschon.
And then they put the Packers. Didn't they put the Packers like number 5 or something like that?
Packers are 5, yep. You know what I mean? Like
they didn't even make it to the
crazy.
What? But they didn't even make. Okay, if we're going up.
But the Packers made the playoffs though. They made the playoffs.
But if we're going up,
with Jordan Love being hurt though. Jordan Love was hurt some of the season 2, and they still made the playoffs. I'm just telling you, I'm saying that's resiliency though. That's resiliency though.
I can't hear that.
Your team didn't make the playoffs.
So you mean to tell me
for the most part? I'm saying they made the playoffs though. They still made the playoffs.
Hold on.
That's not an excuse, bro. That's great for them, is what I'm trying to say. That's not an excuse. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying though. If we're looking at last year with the Packers or whatever the case may be, I don't think they should be listed number 5. Why? The Commanders made it to the NFC Championship game.
Right. If we're going off last year, yes, the Packers should not be 5. I'm saying, right. I get what you're saying. I don't think the Packers should be 5. You know what I'm saying? If we're going off their roster, whatever. You know what I mean? Power rankings and all that roster, I should say. Do I think they're 5? I don't think they're 5. I definitely don't think they should be 5. I got them maybe 10. You know what I'm saying? Then the Broncos should be top 5. With their offense and their defense, the Broncos should be a top 5, the top 10 team.
Y'all going by the rosters.
I'm saying that's me. I'm saying me. I'm not going by last year. I'm saying me. I don't know what they did, how they did it, but what you guys are saying is probably right, because how they did it, aside from the 2 teams we just talked about with Cincinnati and Arizona, they put all the playoff teams in the top 14 from last year. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I don't think the Packers should be 5. I like their roster, but I don't think it's a top 5 roster. I think it's, you know what I mean? So again, top 5 or potential. I don't know if they go by strength of schedule right now, which I don't think. Why would you do that? It's just power rankings.
It's just power.
You know what I'm saying? You could. It could be based off last year. It could be roster now.
I think they're basing it off of last year. That's.
Who knows? Organization. You know what I mean? Like, because all these guys. These organizations are run pretty well. Eagles organization is number 1, period. Like their organization they're a well-oiled machine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like Howie Roseman should be GM of the year, executive of the year every single year until further notice. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to get a man. I hate the Eagles. I got to get a man credit though. Baltimore were first class. They do it. Kansas City, you hear things, but they run well. You know what I mean? Buffalo's run well. Green Bay, they're owned by the fans and they still run well. Pittsburgh's a well-run organization. Regardless of what they're doing with the roster, they're a well-run organization. The Commanders shouldn't be there, but based on what they did last year, how they're running it and how they've changed it and changed the whole culture, you got to put them there. But you don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know how they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Me, though, my biggest problem, definitely Pittsburgh. That's not my biggest problem. Pittsburgh 6. I wouldn't put them there. Cincinnati shouldn't be 8. Yeah, Green Bay, whatever. I would move them out. I'm bullish on your Bears, bro. I think the Bears should be in top 10 at least. The Rams should be top 5. The Rams should be a top 5 team in the power rankings. The Bucs should be around top 8 to top 10. My Commanders, so they figure out this Terry McLaurin thing. I I put them outside of the top 10. Yeah, I'm cool. I mean, I would put them 12. I'm not trying to be like a hater on my own team, man. But I gotta.
No, I think they did what they had to be honest.
They should have did more defensively to me, man. I'm just telling you. I'm just keeping it a band.
Bro, they made it to the. Oh, as far as what they got,
we're not. I'm done with last year though. We got to be done with last year. Well, that was last year. Like I'm done with last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, J.D. James was second year in Cliff Kingsbury's offense is going to be great. Running backs, cool. I like Austin Eckler bringing him back. Jeremy Nichols, Brian Robinson Jr. They boosted the line. The old line was what they did in the draft. Josh Connolly, and then getting what's my man's name? Damn it, man, Laramie Tunzel. That is great. That's what you need. Start there, but you should have built the other side too, the defensive line. You let guys go.
Yeah.
Listen, I love Jerzon Newton. Jerry Newton stepped in for Jonathan Allen when he got hurt. You let Jonathan Allen go. He goes to Minnesota. Who do you replace him with though? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then under the ends, Dorrance Armstrong's cool. Armstrong, I should say, is cool. Carl Davis. What's my man's name? Villalami Fieco Jr., Cleveland Farrell, Javante Jean Baptiste, and Andre Jones. I'm not, you know what I mean? They got the rookie TJ Mega Niaga. I'm sorry, I said his name. I butchered the name. I apologize. That's not inspiring to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew they probably wasn't ever going to get Myles Garrett, but the minute Myles Garrett that's out, you should have called and said, look, we got 5 first-round picks for you. For real. Like, dead serious. We got them right now. And we're going to pay them.
Well, maybe because your boy Terry McLaurin asking for $30 million.
Oh man, that ain't got nothing to do with it. That was a good one. But that ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't got, and that too, that plays a factor in it too. Like, is he gonna be there to help him? You know what I'm saying? Because look at their wide receivers. I mean, they got a bunch, but I mean, again, this is the roster right now. It's gonna get chopped down. So you got Noah Brown, who was there last year.
Yeah,
came on a little bit. He obviously had to catch. You know what I mean? Against the Bears, the tip. You know what I mean? Hail Mary. Michael Gallup.
That lucky ass shit.
Michael Gallup from Dallas. Okay. Tay Martin. Luke McCaffrey. He's good. I like Luke McCaffrey. You know, KJ Osborne and obviously Debo Samuel. You know what I mean? I like KJ Osborne too. He could be good.
The leader of that wide receiver room is
exactly Terry McLaurin. He's one of the top 10 wide receivers. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
like you got guys out there, like maybe take a flyer on Keenan Allen. If you knew, you know what I mean? Like Keenan Allen's a chain move.
I think Keenan going somewhere else.
Did he get signed? I thought
I think
okay. That's what's up.
No, I think he just got signed. Yeah.
Okay. All right. But then again, I like what they did with the O-line. The offense should be good. You know what I mean? They're gonna sign Terry McLaurin. Cooler heads are gonna prevail. We know they're gonna sign him. I like Von Miller, but again, Von Miller's gonna want. He's probably gonna really mostly be third down specialist at this point. You know what I mean? He's 14 years in. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to be a third down specialist.
Now, they might play him every down just to...
Frankie Louvu's come... Nah, they can't. I don't think they can do that with him. Save him, man, especially if he make the playoffs. You know what I mean? That's the third down guy, man. He get to the quarterback and sit. And you got Bobby Wagner out there. So you got two old, wily veterans, which is cool. But, like I said, I'd push him out a little bit. Houston's cool where they're at. The Chargers, they got a good roster. So I see them staying at 10. We'll see. Everybody else, I don't really mind it. You know what I mean? I think the Jets should be above the Giants, but them cool where they're at. Carolina could be better. You could probably move Carolina up. Seattle 21. Yeah. I don't know about that.
You can move them up.
I don't really know about that. You know what I mean? But based on some rosters, man. Like overall, I'm not cool with it. Again, I would move out Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. I would move Green Bay out. I would put in the Rams. I put the Bucks in. I put the Bears in. Yeah, the Falcons ain't bad either. The Falcons should be 25. I'd move them to at least 15. Minnesota should go up too. There's a couple teams, you know what I mean, you'd put up, but maybe not in the top 10. All right, so my top 10 power rankings in the NFL is the Eagles, the Bills, the Ravens, the Lions, the Chiefs, the Rams, the Chargers, the Broncos, the Bears, and the Bucks. That's my top 10. But anyway, man, so that's the roster. That's the power ranking, excuse me. You know what I mean? That's that. So now let's get into our top 5 running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. This is based on me. You know what I'm saying? I had Jahmyr Gibson just on the outside. I know I'm crazy for that. Part of me wants to put him back in there. I should, but you know, I'm gonna stick with my convictions and I'll take the heat. Well, number 1, though, for my running backs, I got Bijan Robinson number 1. He's just nice, man. They got to unlock him more. He's been unlocked, but I think, man, he can be unlocked a lot more. Bijan Robinson is number one. Saquon Barkley 2. Derrick Henry 3. Kyron Williams from the Rams. I love Kyron Williams, man. He's a workhorse. And Jonathan Taylor 5. Those are my top 5 running backs. I got Jameer Gibbs just on the outside. Wakil, who you got? Top 5 running back. Top 5 running back.
If we going into this year, my top 5: Saquon number 1.
Yep.
Bijan, I got him number 3, but number 2, if he could stay healthy, Nick Chubb. You know what I'm saying?
So you said Saquon 1, Bijan 2. You said Bijan 2.
Bijan 3.
Who's 2?
But I would put Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb is 2?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Derrick Henry 4. And then I'll give it to Josh Jacobs, man, even though he with the Packers.
Okay. 5. Like that too. Lexicon, my boy.
Derrick Henry.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Dylon. Don't do that,
Dylon. You so homer, bro. I know.
We know Derrick Henry's 1. Who's 2?
Saquon.
Okay.
I like your boy on your squad though too.
Commanders?
Yeah, what's it?
Who?
Is it Cashmere Allen?
Oh, you do? Cashmere Allen? Okay.
Yeah. My number 3. I'm gonna go.
Who you go? Yeah, yep, you're right. Cashmere Allen. Okay.
Cashmere. I said it wrong. Is it Cashmere?
Yep. All right.
Okay. And then I kind of like bro, but I'm only giving him a little bit. But I think he might Deion Hankins for the Bears.
Okay. All righty.
Not DeAndre Swift.
I mean Swift. That's what you're talking about, right? DeAndre Swift.
Nah, I'm gonna go with the other one, just to be an eyeball.
Deion Hankins. Okay, Deion Hankins. Yep.
And then last, I'm gonna go with your boy. He ain't been on here in a while, but I can't really say his last name. Tyler Algier.
Oh, Tyler Algier. Okay, Tyler Algier
for the Falcons.
Okay, yep, he's switching up division. Okay, all right. Wide receivers, Wakil.
Okay. AJ Brown right on top. You know what I'm saying? For my Eagles, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. Justin Jefferson will be 2. Give me Ja'Marr Chase as 3, and then give me Amon-Ra St. Brown 4, and then and give me Tyreek Hill number 5.
Okay. Like that list. Lex, what's up, bro?
Let me go Zay Flowers.
Okay.
Let me go.
You left your boys, huh?
Yeah. That's
no. He's still there. He's still with you. He's still
there.
I was thinking of Zay Jones. Go. Who's the other one?
All right. So I said Zay Flowers. Then I'm gonna go with Jamar Chase.
Okay.
Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Amon-Ra Brown.
Gotcha.
Brian Thomas Jr.
All right, there you go. I like that. Bro. That's 5.
Okay.
What's up? All right. So my 5 is I got Jamar Chase number 1. Well, he's best receiver in the league, man. It's either him or you could go with him and Justin Jefferson. It doesn't matter. Jamar Chase had 1,700 yards, 17 touchdowns. He is a monster. Justin Jefferson is a beast. 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns, 103 catches. AJ Brown, man, listen, he didn't have the stats, but he's a matchup nightmare. The Eagles mostly run the ball. You know, they were run centric, but when it was time to pass, you knew what it was. You knew who the ball was going to, and you still couldn't stop it with AJ Brown. I mean, that would piss me off so much in the NFC Championship game. It was 4th down. You knew they was going one-on-one matchup. AJ Brown against what's my man's name? Anyway, man. They just signed him anyway. The Commanders just signed the dude. They traded for him. But anyway, the cornerback. I'm bugging out. But yeah, so anyway, AJ Brown's 3, CeeDee Lamb 4, Amon-Ra St. Brown is 5. That's my top. I like Amon-Ra St. Brown. I love CeeDee Lamb as a wide receiver. You know what I mean? Those are my top 5 wide receivers. All right, tight ends. George Kittle's 1 for sure, hands down to me. Sam Laporta, man, for the Lions. I think he's an underrated tight end. Brock Bowers is one of the best tight ends. He's going to be one of the best tight ends in the league and real soon. He might be one next year. He had 112 catches, 1,100 over almost 1,200 yards, 5 touchdowns. He was like their offense. You knew who was going to, and you still couldn't catch him. Still couldn't do nothing with him. Trey McBride, Arizona Cardinals, and obviously I'm still going to put Travis Kelce top 5, man. He had a down year, and he had almost 100 catches on a down year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm still rocking with Travis Kelce, man. I ain't going to do him like that. Marshawn Lattimore is what I was trying to say to you. I'm bugging out. Anyway, Wakil, who's your tight end, bro?
Yeah, give me George Kittle 1.
Okay.
And then 2 will be Travis Kelce.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Sam Laporta 3.
Okay.
David Njoku.
Okay.
4.
Njoku, yeah. Okay.
And then give me Dallas Goedert from the Eagles. Slide him in there, bro. He might not put up the numbers, but he a short-handed catch when it comes to
He a problem.
And he a matchup nightmare too.
He is. Lex.
All right. First and foremost, I'm gonna go with Mark Andrews.
Who did catch the pass in that?
But
game.
man, will you stop, bro? Let brother say his list.
Yeah.
Let brother say his list. Go ahead, bro.
T.J. Hawkinson.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
Evan Ingram.
Another good one.
Trey McBride.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go with Brock Bowers.
Nice. All right. Like it. I like these lists. Remember, give us your list as well. Like, subscribe, share, comment, support the movement. When we come back from the break, MLB Trade Deadline, we're going to talk a little bit about that and some new segment we like to call Rapid Response. We'll debut that on the show. Stick and stay. Lex, Wakil, your boy Mizzo, Fanatical Massholes, right back after this.
We're gonna cross that finish line, y'all. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine. As a motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now, I'm hip. Ain't nowhere for hell that I'ma stop. I'ma set it on fire on every block. As I'm pippin' in my fast car. I'm racing like, whoa, I like this NASCAR. Music bumpin', I don't care who don't like it. With my Lamborghini, yeah, I'm just so excited. Fucking to the streets up with my wheel. Smoke coming from the muffler, give me chill.
Yo, welcome back. Fanatical Massholes Show. Your boy's still here with you. Wakil, Insane Lex, Mizzo. All right. So now the MLB Trade Deadline is come and gone. Oh, man. I'm gonna start first, man. Like, I don't want to get into the biggest winners. I think the Mariners, part of me, would definitely be the biggest winner. Landon Eugenio Suarez and Josh Naylor was good. Was a good move. You know what I mean? Was a good move for them. I think the Yankees should have gotten Eugenio Suarez. I know. At first, like, somebody was trying to question his defense, or you know what I mean. Like, he wasn't as good as some of the other guys defensively. He was better. He was upgraded for the Yankees, but he wasn't as good as you thought he was defensively, metric wise. Come on, man. This dude can hit. Come on, man. You need a hitter. You need a third baseman that can hit too as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, and then Josh Naylor too. That's great. You know what I mean? 2 good pickups for them. I don't know. I don't think the Mets did a lot. You know what I mean? The Mets could have added, so I don't think they were winners. But they gave them win. They said they were winners, but you know, who they get? They didn't really add. Who did they add? Cedric Mullins. They added. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's it called? The Astros getting back their boy Carlos Correa. That's
Yeah, they
not
getting
bad.
back
You know what I
Carlos
mean? They
Correa.
get like Carlos Correa. They bringing back the old band. No, they ain't gonna get
Yes.
George Springer back. But I'm just saying, like the Astros are there, man. That's
Yeah.
gonna make my stomach turn if they win the World Series again. Like, damn.
They're not winning the World Series again, but I will say,
Do you trust the Tigers?
um,
Do you trust the Tigers though? Honestly, can you say you trust the Tigers? I love AJ
I
Hinch
do.
as a manager. You
Yeah, I
trust him?
do. I
Okay.
trust them.
Okay.
I trust them. I don't know if they get into the World Series, but just from the noise they've been making this season, I like them. I like them.
Okay. All right. So back to my Yankees. Brian Cashman said they were going to town. He went to town. I just don't. I'm not blown away. Pause by the moves. I like Ryan McMahon. I like Ahmed Rosario. I like Austin Slater. Defensively, I like what they're doing. Ryan McMahon's a great defensive third baseman. His bat's lacking. It's just the metrics. You know what I'm saying? Like he's batting like around like 215 or something like that. Now he had a walk off the other night. Austin Slater has come in and contributed. I'm a Rosario will contribute as well. I like adding David Bednar. He's going to be their closer now. So that takes pressure off Devin Williams and Luke Weaver. So now you got them two guys who can be lights out. Luke Weaver was lights out. He was hurt. So and then obviously Devin Williams, he's still got some things in between his brain that he's got to get right. He's good, but he's not consistent like he was. You know what I mean? Until Pete Alonso hit that. You know what I mean? Hit that home run off in the playoffs last year. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't been right since fully.
Which, by the way,
right.
ladies and gentlemen, I called that last year.
Oh, here you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Just wanted to add that in there. Okay,
anyway. Anyways. So that'll help them. And then David Bentley, like I said, the closer. Jake Bird, a reliever. Camilo Doval, reliever. So they strengthened the bullpen. So that's cool. But man, you got to get somebody, especially with Judge being out. You got to get some guys that consistently can hit. Man, we need to hit. You got to be able to hit too, and you need to start pitching. That's what you really needed. You really needed to see and check about Sandy Alcantara. Check about Zach Gallen. You needed to make some of these calls. And I don't know. So to me, I'm not, like I said, I'm not totally overwhelmed by it. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. But I think the clock, man, I think these dudes should both be on the clock. Brian Cashman and definitely Aaron Boone. But definitely Brian Cashman too. I'm not even gonna say Aaron Boone should. Brian Cashman should definitely be on the clock. Changes gotta be made, man. If the Yankees don't make the playoffs and if they don't make a deep run. Changes have to be made. We're done. The fan base is done. I'm done. We're done with this. We're the New York Yankees. Act like it. You're the New York Yankees. Act like it. You're the big, bad, evil empire. Act like it. Go ahead, Wakil. I'm done.
Okay, so if we go to my Cubs, I'm not too thrilled about what they got, but I kind of get it in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, I want to make the postseason. So we was up like 8 games over the Brewers, the Cardinals, and Cincinnati. Now we're 1 game behind the Brewers after losing 2 games in Milwaukee just this Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
The pitching is horrible. I mean, we do got 2 great pitchers. I like Matthew Boyd, and I like my man. I can't even pronounce his name. Shada Imanaga.
Yeah.
I like them too, but they tried to get this pitcher Michael Soroka.
Yeah.
I guess he's semi decent. The bullpen I ain't really thrilled with. It's like purely we just going off of offense, and then they added Willie Castro or whatever, like a utility player. I think defensively they could be a little bit better, and then running the bases they need to be a little bit better. Like I said, man, Craig Counsell coming from Milwaukee to Chicago, man. If you don't get into the playoffs this year, they need to fire him. If we don't get into the playoffs this year, he need to go. Because some of the stuff that they've been doing, and I get it, like Kyle Tucker, I think the third base position, they was talking about that, but our third baseman, bro, he can hit. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
Gotcha.
But I'm not too thrilled, but it's decent. We should be able to get into the playoffs this year.
Lex, how you living? How you feeling?
First of all, I just want to say, fuck the Cubs.
We knew that was coming. That's a regular PSA announcement every day. That's a regular announcement. That's a disclaimer when Lex is on the show.
Yeah, just like Wakil said, you know what I mean? The Cubs did have the division for a nice little minute. They was 8 games above, and it just been like they've been on a down streak, and the Brewers been on the up streak. Now, I will say the Brewers did acquire Shelby Miller and Jordan Montgomery from the Diamondbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so trying to use them as a little bit more. I guess some type of weapon, because Shelby Miller been to the Brewers before. It's like his 3rd time coming back, I think.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And Jordan Montgomery, he can be a good pitcher. He can do something for you in October, man. He won a championship with the Rangers.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of these trade deadlines, like they're trying to get pitchers right now. You know what I'm saying? And like shortstops and stuff like that. But like, I'm pretty much cool with their acquiring. I just want them to keep this running streak going. You know what I mean? So we just gonna see where it go from now.
I gotta give it to you, man, Lex, man. I don't know. Did I have the Brewers in the playoffs this year? I think I might have. I think I did. I still had them there. I still you proved that your organization, man, is pretty damn good, man. Brewers are pretty damn good organization, man.
They gonna choke like they normally do.
But they stay getting in the playoffs though. They stay relevant all year round. The fans gotta be happy with that. Milwaukee, right. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Milwaukee, but I'm just saying they're a smaller market. They are consistently in contention. They've been in contention for the playoffs for the past decade, basically.
Yeah,
I get it. Like they've been in the playoffs. Right? That's true. That's great. You can't ask for nothing better.
That's true. But can they win a ring?
I got that, bro.
Like me and your team, even though y'all got. It's
been a long time. It's been a long time.
Y'all got no rings.
Don't say that. You can't say the Yankees right now. It's been a long time for the Yankees.
But we can honestly say our team got rings. Milwaukee don't have any rings. Last time they got a ring was probably before I was born. So, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the Brewers.
It was after he was born.
You know what I'm saying? They almost like the Packers. You know what I'm saying? They just go to the playoffs and then that's it.
This guy is
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
They just wet your whistle. Pause.
Yeah, please. Wow, pause. Wow, pause. All right. But, yo, the biggest losers, though, well, I got to be with ESPN. Damn, man. Minnesota. They traded everybody.
They traded everybody. And a lot of them came to the Cubs and everywhere.
They traded their whole damn team. Carlos Correa, Johan Duran, Griffin Jacks, Louis Varland, Danny Colom, Harrison Bader, Willie Castro, Brock Stewart, Chris Paddock, and Ty Fran. Damn. Yo, good Lord.
Yeah, they traded everybody.
They traded damn near half their roster. Like, their roster. Like, yo, you did what? Like, yo, I would be pissed, right? Tight's not the word to describe it if I was a Minnesota Twins fan today. Man, forget that. We better tank and lose a bunch of games next year and then bolster our minor league system, our farm system, and come back and be content for a championship. Like, that's gotta be the play now. Because you just traded 10 dudes off my team. Nah, man. Nah, B. I ain't rhyme with that. Can't go with that. All right. We got some few stories that popped up we want to talk about in a segment we like to call rapid response. Give me 5-word sentence on it. Keep it pushing. All right. Real quick. Wakil, Christian Wilkins gets cut from the Las Vegas Raiders. One, they said because they didn't like how he rehabbed his foot injury. I'm just saying what I heard. And also there was something, allegedly he kissed a teammate on the forehead. Everybody called him weird. What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah. I think that is weird. That's a big pause. And
that's it. That's your 5 sentences.
That's my 5 sentences right there.
Lex. The 5 words. Lex.
I'm just gonna say it is what it is.
Yeah, the foot thing, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Daryl Morey, Lex, says the Lakers championship in the bubble was not valid. He said he talked to some insiders and said it wasn't valid. But he said if it was the Rockets that had won, he'd have called it valid. But he's heard from insiders and whatever, people in the NBA that said they don't recognize the Lakers bubble championship.
I was just say he had a little bit butthurt. Pause.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? That just sounds like somebody just wanted to be petty.
I'd say Daryl Morey, man, just go sit down somewhere, dog.
Yeah, thank you.
Sit down,
go away.
Go sit down. Go sit down. Go ahead, Wakil.
I agree with him about the championship that they won in the bubble or whatever. So
you agree? So you say you agree? You concur with what he's saying? Okay,
I concur.
That joint is valid, man. Let's stop it, man. Let's stop it. So anyway, all right. Shannon Sharp fired by ESPN after his lawsuit settlement. In a word, it was coming. We knew it's not surprising. You know what I'm saying? It's not surprising at all. You know what I mean? Not surprising. Lex.
He was doing too much by fucking with that little young bitch anyway. So I believe in once you put certain shit out there, like he had the scandal with the cell phone with him going live while he was fucking or this and that. And now this shit with the little chick. He just doing a little bit too much. But I mean, bro is always going to be able to get to a bag. But it seemed like what he was saying, he was more embarrassed because I think his brother is about to get inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Right. He wanted him to hold off on it. Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted them to hold off on it until he got inducted into the Hall of Fame. So pretty much, Shannon, Uncle, stay in your lane, quit fucking with them little thoughts, and be cool.
Go, Wakil.
You reap what you sow.
Yeah, he retired. You know what thing is? He retired her too. Like he contributed. He contributed to her retirement fund. She retired from OnlyFans the minute she signed that settlement for the $25 million. She said, and
reap what you sow.
No more OnlyFans. She jumped right off OnlyFans. I ain't got to be on here showing my stuff no more. So congratulations for that. Gilbert Arenas arrested in like a gambling, like a whole at-home gambling situation. Whoa!
Yeah,
what's up with that one?
Man, he put it out there though. So I mean, another one, reap what you sow.
High stakes illegal poker game in Encino Mansion. He said he didn't do nothing wrong though, but illegal. Whoever told on him is a sucker too, man. That's what I would say. Whoever told is a sucker. That's my 5
told him.
That's my 5-word sentence. That's my 5 sentence. That's my 5-word sentence on it. That's my rapid response. Whoever told is a sucker. Period. Straight up.
Yeah, I think somebody told him.
Stop hating. Go ahead, Lex.
Well, he was already. We talked about that documentary episode or two about him already. He was a fan of guns, using NBA planes to transport guns. Bro, always been. He a funny dude. But he always had like a little bit of a dark side to him as far as like with the gambling, the guns and shit like that. So I'm not surprised.
He a launch stepper. He's a launch stepper. He stepped over the line this time. You know what I mean?
He takes risks. He ain't scared about it. So I mean, it is what it is with him. He's an celebrity who steps over the line and lets you know that he steps over the line, which is crazy. You shouldn't be letting everybody know you that high profile that you a line stepper. But his actions, the way he talks, you can tell like the man he's a line stepper. He steps close and sometimes over the line, and sometimes you got to be easy. But anyway, the person who told him was a sucker. All right, we got 2 more. Sophie Cunningham. She said fans are dumb if they don't think Caitlin Clark is the face of the WNBA. She said a little more. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what she said. What's your thoughts, Wakil?
I agree with her. Fans are dumb if they don't think she's the face of the WNBA. Facts.
Lex.
I disagree. All of the women is making the WNBA be recognized by the way they play it.
Yeah. I don't think they're dumb. I don't think they're dumb, but you have to be. You just look. How about this? Just face facts. That's it. Just face the facts. That's all I'm gonna say. Face the facts. Face the numbers. Caitlin Clark has moved the needle exponentially and expeditiously too. You know what I'm saying? Like she has moved the needle fast and real far. That's it. The stock has gone up because of Caitlin Clark. As much as I've been watching shit way before Caitlin Clark was born. Well, not way. You know what I'm trying to say. I've been watching the WNBA. I've been supporting the WNBA. I love all the women. I could name women from every team. But you gotta recognize what it is. At the end of the day, Caitlin Clark has brought eyeballs in. Now we know some of the eyeballs are there for other reasons. You know what I'm saying? And they disrespectful. She brought a lot of, you know what I mean? A lot of other people, but at the same time, she brought them. Nobody cares what the money. Nobody cares who the money comes from, as long as it's still green and it worked. You know what I'm saying? And that's what she's done. Yes, Caitlin Clark is the face of the WNBA. You cannot say it. I don't think she's the best player. No way. But she is the face of the WNBA. And ain't nobody close. Nobody close. Nobody close. Last one, my guy. Terry McLaurin seeks a trade. Request a trade for the Commanders. Wakil, what's up, man? We done? What's going on? Is it going to get done?
In my humble opinion, they might cash him out, but I hope they are done.
You a suck. Yo, bro, you are stone cold. You are a stone cold scoundrel, bro. Like, real tough. Yo, bro, you are stone. Wow, dog. Yo, Lex, go ahead, man. I ain't even got nothing to respond.
You know what? I'm gonna double down with Wakil and go with that too.
What?
Yeah.
Not you, Lex. He got you too? Okay.
Yeah.
We done, bro.
Bro, on that one.
Lex, you done struck out with me, bro. I'm on the down. You done struck out with me, bro. Every episode now, I'm against all your teams now. Now I know more. Everything I just said about the Brewers, man, forget. I'm taking it all back. Nah, that's it. It's over with now. It's over with. Man, I don't know, man. I hope it gets done. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Like, I just have faith. I gotta trust in Adam. In Adam Peters, I trust. That's my five. That's my 5-word sentence. All right, before we get up out of here, man, I do got a bozo, and I hate to do this because someone lost their lives. So Vale Graham, he didn't lose his life. I'm sorry. He's a 21-year-old Australian who jumped from a waterfall over 42 meters high in an attempt to break a world record. He fractured his spine, his sternum, his skull, and ruptured his eardrum. And then here's the kicker. They're not sure that he actually broke the record. They don't even. It's not even set in stone that he broke the damn record.
So my question is, did he break all his spine, his skull, and all that stuff when he hit the water?
Yeah. He didn't hit nothing on the way down.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know, when you diving or whatever, and you hitting that water, it's almost like hitting the pavement down there. You know what I'm saying? Right. So
the recognition is the official recognition of this jump as a world record is still under review. Come on, dog. I gotta know 100%, 1,000% that if I do this, it's mine. The record is mine.
Man, does he have insurance on this? Like,
man, I don't know. It's Australia, so their insurance is probably free. You know what I mean? Unlike ours, but anyway. But yo, that's again. Do you, man? Do you as you do you, bro? I hope he gets the record, but man,
that's wicked. That's wicked. I'm in pain for him.
Man, oh man, shit, man. But all right. All right. You seen it, right? You watched it? Yo, the jump is. Listen, when he hits the ground, when he hits the water, it don't look crazy. His form is off, but it don't look that bad. It's just all that you.
But when you hit that water,
everything you just you just rocked, like your spine, sternum, like
it ain't worth it.
No. And then again, just to know they're gonna walk in and tell him, sir, we don't know if you broke the record. Yeah, come on, son. Yo. I would be sick, man. I'll be sick. Wow. We're not trying to laugh at that, brother, man. Listen, everybody, just make sure, man. How about just make sure you make sure. Going forward with anything in life, brothers and sisters, make sure you make sure on every damn thing. Period, point blank.
He went no gear to protect him. Like, he could have wore some type of. I'm pretty sure they had some type of gear to protect him.
Wakil, what gear do you wear when you water? What gear do you wear when you dive, Wakil? You don't wear gear to dive, bro.
You don't wear gear, but I'm just saying, bro. Like whoever. No, I'm just saying, whoever told him to do this world record, they didn't do their homework on like the trajectory of how hard he gonna hit the water. None of that, bro.
He didn't do his homework.
No, I'm pretty sure he had a team of people. I'm pretty sure, bro. I don't think you do this just because, but maybe he did. I don't know. That was stupid. That was stupid as fuck.
For sure.
That was goofy. He was a goofy for that shit.
Yeah. Yep. All right, it's been a good show, man. We got to get up out of here, man. We got things to do, places to go, people to see, handle business, and all that. We will see y'all next week. Fanatical Massholes Show.
Yes, sir.
We talk about ish, about anything that's going on in sports. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, support the movement. We love y'all. For Insane, like for Wakil, it's your boy Mizzo. Y'all have a great week, great weekend. We will see you all next week. Peace and blessings. Easy,
go out there, get mine. As a motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now, I'm hip hop. Ain't nowhere for hell that I'ma stop. I'ma set it on fire on every block. As I'm pippin' in my fast car. I'm racing like, whoa, I like this NASCAR.